Elon Musk has been making headlines for years, but few expected him to suddenly dominate the housing conversation. Yet in 2025, the Tesla tiny house became one of the biggest stories in the world, and by 2026, it's already knocking on your door. What began years ago with Musk joking about having a little box prototype in South Texas has now transformed into something real, a compact, solar-powered home that can be assembled in just half a day, moved in a single day, and purchased for as little as $7,975. At the time, most people laughed it off as just another eccentric Musk comment, but like so many of his so-called crazy ideas, this one has grown into a disruptive product with the potential to completely change how we think about housing. The Tesla tiny house isn't some half-baked concept or an artist's rendering, it's a functioning product designed to eliminate rent/living costs, and give people mobility and freedom without sacrificing comfort. For decades, people have been trapped in a cycle of rising rents and impossible mortgage payments, while traditional housing options have become heavier, more expensive, and less accessible. Musk and Tesla are positioning this tiny house as a direct answer to that problem. It's not about stripping away your lifestyle until you're left with a barebones shack. It's about creating a sleek, durable, efficient little home that feels familiar, but is light enough to move and smart enough to operate off the grid. At its core, the Tesla tiny house is built around a move-in-a-day promise. The base frame is made from high-strength steel that's hot-dipped galvanized to resist corrosion, reinforced to prevent twisting, and fitted with dedicated lift points for safe transport. Unlike traditional mobile homes that often warp, crack, or need repairs after being hauled, this frame is designed for repeat relocations without throwing off the alignment of doors, cabinets, or plumbing. Even the smallest details, like rubber isolators and anti-vibration shims, have been added to protect the structure and its interior during long hauls. The idea is simple: you can pick up and move your home multiple times without worrying that it will fall apart. Of course, setting up a house in just half a day sounds impossible, until you see the automated jack system Tesla built into the design. 6 hydraulic jacks with built-in sensors work together through a self-leveling algorithm. Press a button, and the house adjusts itself millimeter by millimeter until the floor is perfectly level. This eliminates torsional stress, ensures proper drain slopes for plumbing, and makes the whole setup process faster and safer. No crawling under the house with shims or makeshift blocks, just a smart system that does the hard work for you. Combine this with Tesla's Plug and Live utility bay, where power, water, and internet hookups are pre-installed with standardized connectors, and the process becomes as easy as connecting a couple of hoses and plugging in a cable. 2 adults can handle the entire setup with minimal effort, making the half-day move-in goal completely achievable. This positions the Tesla tiny house in a unique spot between an RV and a traditional mobile home. RVs are easy to move but flimsy, poorly insulated, and not built for long-term living. Mobile homes are sturdier but incredibly heavy, requiring specialized movers, permits, and significant costs every time you relocate. Tesla's approach blends the best of both worlds. The tiny house is light enough to tow with a capable pickup truck yet strong enough, insulated enough, and weatherproof enough to serve as a permanent home. That balance opens up new possibilities. Imagine finishing breakfast in one city, disconnecting your utilities, hitting the road, and enjoying dinner in a new location that same night. But Tesla knows that moving your home is only half the equation. Where you move it matters just as much. That's why they created something called the Anchor Pass network, which comes bundled with the tiny house purchase. It's essentially a membership system within the Tesla app that connects you to pre-approved lots across the country. From the app, you can choose your zone, view lot maps, and reserve spaces in advance. But it's more than just a booking tool. It locks in stable monthly costs, streamlines relocation, handles legal pre-checks, and even provides disaster relocation assistance. One of the biggest benefits is price stability. With Anchor Pass, you can lock in a base monthly fee for up to 10 years, with increases capped at no more than 2% annually. Compare that to traditional rent, which often climbs 5% or more every year, and the difference over time is massive. The Tesla system essentially flattens the cost curve, turning the unpredictability of rent into something stable and easy to plan for. On top of that, Tesla's relocation concierge service can move your house within 72 hours. You book it in the app, and their team handles the disconnection, transportation, and reinstall using standardized procedures. That cuts days off the typical moving process and avoids costly hotel stays while you wait. And because Anchor Pass only includes lots that have already been legally approved and infrastructure checked, you don't face the nightmare of arriving somewhere only to find you can't hook up your utilities. The network also includes a disaster response feature. If there's a hurricane, wildfire, or flood warning, Anchor Pass alerts you up to 72 hours in advance, reserves safe lots for members, and guarantees priority relocation slots. They even provide temporary shelter for 1 to 2 weeks at designated safe locations, saving you from unexpected hotel bills and protecting your work and family life. Once you're settled, the maintenance pod offers affordable shared services, like swapping water filters or fixing minor plumbing issues, keeping upkeep predictable and low. Together, these features turn the dream of leaving rent behind into a practical, secure reality. Now let's talk durability. A tiny house has to do more than look cute, it has to survive outdoors for years without constant repairs. Tesla's exoshell design is built for exactly that. The outer skin uses corrugated steel panels with double-folded edges, sealed with adhesives and rivets to keep water out and reduce vibrations. The roof is lined with tempered glass solar panels, mounted with expansion gaps to prevent cracking in extreme temperatures. These panels are tested against high winds, heavy snow loads, and even hail, all while generating electricity. A special hydrophobic coating helps dirt and dust wash away in light rain, so maintenance is minimal. Inside the walls, Tesla injects closed-cell foam insulation that adds stiffness, cuts noise, and provides excellent thermal performance. The result is a shell that's tough, watertight, and highly energy efficient. And energy efficiency is where the Tesla tiny house really shines. The solar roof typically generates between 9 and 14 kilowatt-hours of power per day in sunny regions. Paired with Tesla's home battery system, that's enough to cover most of your daily needs, from lights to appliances to climate control on mild days. Add in Tesla's high-efficiency heat pump, and the house becomes a near net-zero energy home. Water is just as smart. The Tesla tiny house comes with a built-in clean water tank, multi-stage filtration, and UVC sanitation for safe drinking. But when you flip on conservation mode, gray water from sinks and showers is filtered and reused for toilet flushing and irrigation. Maintenance is simple, filters are swapped every 6 months or so, and costs are kept to just a few dollars per year. In humid climates, you can even enable an atmospheric water generator that pulls moisture from the air, providing 10 to 20 liters a day when conditions are right. Put all of this together, and you start to see why Tesla calls this the end of rent. This isn't just about making a cheaper house, it's about reshaping how people live. A home you can buy for under $8,000, set up in half a day, move in a single day, and run on clean, renewable power with minimal bills. A home supported by a nationwide network that locks in predictable costs, simplifies relocation, and even protects you during disasters. And all of it comes wrapped in a durable shell designed to last for years with minimal upkeep. So here it is, the Tesla tiny house of 2026. A real, tangible alternative to the endless rental cycle. A home that can be yours for the cost of a laptop, with technology and design that make off-grid living practical, flexible, and affordable. Elon Musk has disrupted the car industry, the space industry, and even energy storage. Now, it looks like housing is next on the list. The only question left is, would you live in one of these?